It's the Weather Xtreme video, the afternoon edition for Friday, May 26th. We're getting set to crank up a long holiday weekend. What about the chance of rain? What about next week? Let's see if we can answer some questions. Here we go. Water vapor satellite view. The trough that brought the cool air yesterday lifting out. A zonal flow, a dry air mass, and as expected, we are back in the 80s today. Except for Fort Payne, they've got 79. They should be in the 80s before the day is over. Birmingham, 83. Those numbers about where we should be for the end of May. Around the nation, cooler air up north, but again, down here across the deep south, mostly 80s on the board today. On the watch warning map, we've got a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and a tornado watch for parts of Illinois and Indiana until 8 o'clock Central Time tonight. That's the overall severe weather risk for the rest of today and tonight. Risks from the Rocky Mountains over to West Virginia. And obviously, we're in dry air here. Tomorrow, and keep in mind this outlook runs through 7 a.m. Sunday, we now have a moderate risk of severe weather for parts of Missouri, northern Arkansas, southern Illinois, and the western tip of Kentucky, and extreme northwest Tennessee, and surrounding that, an enhanced risk. This could be a pretty active, convective day. And it's always tough to reach people on holiday weekends, so folks in those zones should pay attention. And again, those risks clip extreme North Alabama for the possibility of a band of storms after midnight tomorrow night. These are the probabilities, and you can see about a 50-50 chance of severe weather within 25 miles of a given point within that moderate risk area, and a chance of significant severe weather down into North Texas. Day 3, which is Sunday. A risk of severe storms from Texas up to near Cincinnati and Indianapolis. And again, a marginal risk clips North and West Alabama. I don't think we have any big problems here. No risks are defined beyond day 3. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week, about 1 inch for the northern half of the state, 1/2 inch on down to the south. This is the 12Z GFS, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock, a zonal flow here. Down below that, a surface low begins to form over Oklahoma and Kansas. And that's going to set up a chance of severe storms over parts of Arkansas and Missouri in the risk areas defined by the SPC. But for us, I think the bulk of the day will be dry. This is 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you can see the chance of showers near the Tennessee state line, and that's it. For most of Alabama, partly sunny, warm, mid to upper 80s. Now, this is 3 a.m. Sunday. After midnight tomorrow night, an organized band of storms begins to creep into the Tennessee Valley, and that's the reason there's a risk of severe weather up that way, but that will probably fizzle out toward daybreak Sunday before reaching us. And then this is midday Sunday, 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The surface low is near Detroit with a trailing cold front. And again, I really think much of the day Sunday will be dry, mid to upper 80s, a mix of sun and clouds. Showers and storms will be increasing those Sunday night as a cold front approaches. This is Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, and the high-res NAM shows a batch of showers and storms coming in here. And we'll maintain a good chance of showers and storms into Monday, Memorial Day. Don't think it rains all day, but it should rain at times. Maybe a strong storm, but the severe weather threat at this point looks quite low. And beyond that, the weather's just kind of muddy. Where that front stalls out, we've seen the models waffling back and forth. This run has it stalling out near US 278. And if this is the case, a pretty good chunk of the state will have a chance of showers and storms into Tuesday. Other runs have pushed dry air down in here. Models are doing the hokey pokey on this, but I think to be on the safe side, we better mention some risk of showers Tuesday. We kind of stay in a soupy air mass for the rest of the week. This is Wednesday and Thursday. We'll need to mention some risk of showers both days, not especially widespread. High should be in the low to mid 80s. And a week from today, Friday the 2nd of June, again, it's a zonal flow, a trough in the southwest United States, and the same thing, kind of a soupy air mass, occasionally cloudy, a chance of scattered showers and storms. So it looks like almost every day next week, some risk of showers and storms. The most organized rain should be Monday with that front coming in. This is the end of the forecast period, Monday, June 5th. Heights about where they should be. No sign of any nasty heat ridge, which is good. And down below that, a surface low to the west. And again, maybe a few showers, but nothing especially organized. We'll check the numbers coming off the 12Z GFS, and those aren't too bad for early June. Highs mostly in the 80s. Lows mostly in the 60s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning by 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the videos tomorrow and Sunday. Catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.